I'm Donna with Donna's Things. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for taking your time coming to see what's going on this side of the camera. I really do appreciate it. And if you are returning, you know my heart. I thank you so much for your time also. So today is Friday. Happy Friday. And it is Friday Sews. Thank you, Jen, for giving us creators, sewists, artists, quilters, whatever it is we love to do. We come on here, we video, we record what we've been doing, what we're working on. We talk a little bit about life, and it just gives the sewing community a chance to relate to people who like to do whatever it is that we do. So thank you so much, Jen. The last time I was on here, which was this past Tuesday, I do videos every Tuesday. They come out in the later part of the afternoon, and I do every other Friday. So when I was here last Tuesday, I was preparing to go fabric shopping the next day, and so I did. I'm not going to show everything that I have, but I do want to show you a few things. And then I went to Joann's and found patterns. I found patterns when I went on Thursday. So let me show you how I paired them up. Now for me, it's not unusual for me to go to the fabric store and just buy several pieces of fabric. I will do that and then later on match a pattern to them, or I will have a pattern and of course I'll go and buy fabric. But when I do it the random way, I do at least make sure I get at least 2 yards so that I know I have enough for something. So let's get started with this piece right here. This is a gauze. It's 44 inches wide. I bought enough to make, I bought 2 yards, two and a half yards, because I said I was going to make a pair of pants. I do like it. I'm going to go back and get another piece to make a top. But it looks like this. It looks like looks like a gingham type plaid, but it's a pink and a dark, it's a pinkish purple, mixture in here. So I have this piece, and let me show you the pants. I'm going to make these pants. I did see where Raven Maureen was taking a vote to see if people wanted her to do a sew along for this pants pattern, Simplicity 9956. And it looks like she probably will be doing it. So when I bought that gingham, I was like, ooh, that would be cool. So I picked up this pattern so that I could follow along with her on the sew along. The second piece I picked up, this is a linen. It's a linen blend. If I didn't know better, I would say linen and silk. It is gorgeous. And I know it's gorgeous because I have the ivory color where I made a vest and a pair of shorts. Real silky like. It's a taupe, so you can see the gray and the ivory in it. I bought 2 yards of this. This is 58 inches wide. When I bought the fabric, I had a dress in, I knew I wanted to make a dress, but I didn't know which dress. So when I bought patterns, I picked up Simplicity 9915. I don't know if I'm going to do the 2 pieces or the dress. I do have enough fabric to do either one. I've been eyeing this pattern forever. And so when I pattern shopped, I decide, go ahead and get it. So that's going to look really, really classy when I do get ready to put those 2 together. The third piece of fabric that I'm going to show you is this Ponte Roma. You know, Ponte Roma is a knit. It's this Ponte Roma in this berry color. Now, I watch Karina with Lifting Pins and Needles. She uses a lot of Ponte Roma. That's kind of how I got introduced to it. And I must say, it is a really beautiful knit. So I already started working on this dress. Simplicity 9175. I've made this dress before, but I didn't make it with the overlay. So it's real nice. Nice piece. It hangs real nice here. I do have to finish it, but the overlay just ties on the side. So it does like this, and then it just ties. So I started on that already. I'll be finished with that, with this piece this weekend. When I made this before and didn't put the overlay, it fit really, really nice. This time I had to stick to the size, which I'm cutting a 14, but I did have to make my darts just a little bit smaller than what the pattern required. I needed room for all of this. The next thing I did, now I was at the cutting table in Joann's just getting some interfacing. I already had chosen my patterns, and I had 8389 McCall's 8389. Of course I like the short one. I wouldn't make it this short, so I'm going for this version here. I am going to add those flaps, not the pockets, but the flaps onto it. I am going to do that. And when I was getting the interface and cut, there was some fabric sitting on the table that they hadn't had a chance to put away yet. This is like the 5th time I have been drawn to this fabric. I see it anytime I'm in there, and I always be like, no, I'm not going to get it. But yesterday it was sitting on the table, and I was like, you know what? I think I really, really want it. It's a cotton sateen. Really cute. It is like such a fun piece. So it's a cotton sateen, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna get it. And then I said, and you know what? I think I'm gonna make the pattern that I am now buying. So I came home, cut it out to make sure I like it. Now, this cotton sateen is see-through and it's light. So I had some white cotton here that I decided, I didn't line it like make the skirt, then line it, but I did lay the white cotton on top of it so that I could sew it all into one piece. Because if I hadn't done it that way, it is a little bit, you know, a little bit flimsy and stuff. So with the lining in it, I have to go back and put it back here. I didn't have enough of that same white cotton, or pretty close to it, so I went on and did the front. But before I put the front and back together, I will add that white cotton to the opposite side of that front piece. Then the last piece I'm going to show you is, I have a couple of events coming up that I'll be going to, or maybe some that I am considering going to, and I needed something dressy. Well, dressy but fun. And so I saw two things. Now, I saw the printed piece first, but this is like a deep coral color. It's like a shantung. It's like a silky shantung. It's really pretty. It has the shiny side like this. And then, but I used the matted side, the back of it. I made a pair of wide leg elastic waist pants. And I did that because, you know, you could make almost any top. Can't fold that right. You could make almost any top to go with it. And what I chose is this satin brocade right here. This brocade is gorgeous. And if you look close enough, you can see the coral color that's in here. So I'm not really sure yet of the top. Well, I did have a top pattern in mind. the one I was thinking about is a Nomi pattern. They didn't have it in the store, so I did buy another one that's close to it, which is probably the one I will make. What I do know is that both pieces ravel quite a bit, but my normal sewing habit is to cut my pattern pieces and then serge them all before I even start putting them together. I don't do that all the time, but at least 90% of the time I do it. But definitely with both of these pieces, I'll have to, because otherwise, by the time I get ready to sew everything together, it will have frayed or raveled all apart. So I have quite a bit going on in my sewing room. But you know me, I like being busy. But stay tuned to watch my videos on Tuesday, because definitely you will see this berry color, this Ponte Roma knit. You'll see the finishing of that dress. You'll see the finishing of my fun white skirt with these birds and leaves on it. And then who knows, you may see something else. And I probably will do something else with another piece of Ponte Roma, because originally I wanted to make what they call the magic dress. It's new look. I think it's 6650. I'll post it up so that you can see, but I didn't have that pattern. Joann's didn't have it, so I ended up using the one that I have, the 9175, but I still want to make that magic dress. So maybe before Tuesday comes, I will have that one made also. So I'm a busy bee. That's always what I like to do. A little bit about life. You know, it's the summertime. It's hot. Cookouts. Even though some people don't do as much as they used to do, outings and stuff. But cookouts, you know, family and friends gatherings and so on. Couple of events coming up, like I said, that I am trying to prepare for. I'll be seeing my sisters soon. That'll be, I think, the end of August or so. We'll be getting together. I'm looking forward to that. Today I am getting these nails done and my washing machine is doing something crazy, so I'm sitting here waiting for the repair guy to come back and go ahead and fix that for me. Thankfully, I'm being very thankful that it wasn't anything major. However, this is early in the morning, so I will mess around with this video while he's doing the repair, and then I'll get myself out of the house. I like to get out early, get my things done, and then get back home. So I'm just going to leave you with this word, love. We've had this word on Friday shows before, but it's such a beautiful word. Who do you love? Tell somebody today. Tell somebody in your household. Tell somebody at your job. Just look at them and say, I love you. It can make so much difference to that person, you know, in their life. You never know what the day has brought to somebody, but we know that love will lift up your spirits. Love has a way of just making you feel good about a whole lot of things. So just tell somebody today, I love you, and you can't do anything about it. Thank you so much. Hit that like button, share my channel, subscribe if you will. But like I say, ring that bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. And don't forget, check me out on Tuesdays so that you can see what I have made. And of course, hopefully it's something that you want to make. Thank you again. Bye.